Do you know the country where the sun refuses to set for weeks, and people genuinely believe throwing their spouses over their shoulders is a legit sport? Yep, I'm talking about Finland. This isn't your average geography lesson, so stick around because Finland's got some crazy shit. By the end of this video, you're going to want to book a ticket, or at least Google a few of these insane facts. Ready to have your mind blown? Let's dive into it.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me.
Alright, Finland's nickname is the Land of 1,000 Lakes. Cute, right? Except they don't have just 1,000 lakes. They have almost 188,000. These lakes are everywhere. If you threw a dart at a map of Finland, chances are it'd land in water.
It's in his head. It's in your forehead.
You could swim, fish, or just sit by one of these lakes and feel your existential dread melt away. And for the record, these lakes aren't just puddles. They're crystal clear and drop-dead gorgeous. If Finland ever had a tourism Tinder profile, the lakes would be the main swipe right moment. Speaking of water, let's talk about how Finns casually drive on the ocean. Yep, the Baltic Sea freezes solid in winter, and instead of saying, "Oh, that's neat," they're like, "Let's make an ice road." You can drive cars, trucks, and probably even an 18-wheeler across it. Honestly, it's a wild mix of cool and terrifying. Imagine cruising along thinking, "Wow, this is amazing," and then hearing a crack. No thanks, I'll stick to regular roads. Now, if you've ever met a Finn, you know they're obsessed with saunas. Finland has over 2 million of them. That's more saunas than cars. And these aren't just for the wealthy. Saunas are in homes, offices, and even at McDonald's. Yep, you can eat your burger and then sweat it out right after. Efficiency. But saunas aren't just for relaxation. They're a way of life. Finns believe a good sweat can solve almost any problem. Stressed? Sauna. Hungover? Sauna. Had a bad breakup? Sauna. It's practically therapy, except you're sitting naked in a 200-degree room with strangers. Weird to you? Probably. Weird to them? Absolutely not. If you think you drink a lot of coffee, think again. Finns consume more coffee per person than anywhere else on Earth. The average Finn drinks about 4 to 5 cups a day. Coffee breaks are a big deal in Finland. They even have a word for it, kahvitauko. It's not just grabbing a cup and running back to work. It's a sacred moment to sit, sip, and contemplate life. So, Finland has been ranked the happiest country in the world several years in a row. But here's the kicker. Finns don't even smile that much. It's not about constant grins and positive vibes. Their happiness is more subtle. Like, I'm happy because no one's bothering me kind of vibe. Finns are all about contentment. They're not chasing insane dreams or comparing themselves on social media. They're just chilling by their lakes, drinking their coffee, and enjoying their sauna sessions. It's like they hacked life by doing less. Respect. Here's a Finnish tradition that's as hilarious as it is bizarre. Imagine snoozing your alarm, then waking up to your family dragging you outside. On National Sleepyhead Day, the last person in the house to wake up gets thrown into a lake. No mercy, just straight up lake dunking. If you're loving these facts about Finland so far, hit that like button. Don't make me start throwing people into lakes like it's National Sleepyhead Day. Seriously, you don't want to miss out on more crazy, weird, and awesome facts from around the world. So subscribe, like, and let's keep this adventure going. If you thought Santa lived at the North Pole, think again. Finland's Lapland region claims to be the official home of Santa Claus. There's even a Santa Claus village in Rovaniemi, where you can meet the man himself. Kids write letters to Santa from all over the world, and this village actually responds. It's wholesome and magical. Imagine it's midnight, and instead of stars and darkness, the sun is just chilling in the sky like it forgot to clock out. Welcome to Finnish summers in the Arctic Circle. In places like Lapland, the sun doesn't set for weeks. They call it the midnight sun, and it's both beautiful and slightly unsettling. Finns take full advantage of this phenomenon. They host midnight marathons, outdoor festivals, and even go golfing at 3 a.m. Meanwhile, if you're not used to it, good luck sleeping. But hey, more daylight means more time for saunas and coffee, right? Now, if the midnight sun sounds like a wild dream, the polar night is its moody goth cousin. In parts of northern Finland, like Lapland, the sun doesn't rise for nearly a month during the winter. That's right, pitch black days where the only light comes from stars, the moon, and maybe your fridge when you grab midnight snacks. It's called Kamos, and it's basically nature saying, good luck staying sane. But Finns, they embrace it. They light candles, cozy up under blankets, and lean into something they call hygge, which is basically extreme coziness. And sure, while most of us would be crying into our coffee mugs, Finns are out here skiing in the dark or watching the northern lights. Because why not? If life gives you darkness, you might as well make it epic. If you're into heavy metal, Finland is your paradise. They have more heavy metal bands per capita than any other country. It's like every other garage in Finland has a drum set and a dude growling into a mic. From symphonic metal to death metal, Finland's got it all. Even if you're not a metal fan, you'd appreciate how much they embrace it. Imagine attending a family gathering where your uncle casually busts out his guitar for a quick death metal solo. Okay, now we're getting into the real weird stuff. Finland hosts an annual wife-carrying championship. The rules? You carry your wife through an obstacle course, and the winner gets her weight in beer. That's right, her weight in beer. So, if your wife's tiny, maybe start feeding her a few extra burgers before the race. The techniques for carrying vary. Some go for the classic piggyback, others use the Estonian carry, where the wife hangs upside down on your back like a human backpack. It's bizarre, it's hilarious, and it's peak Finland. Finland is a country that doesn't just march to the beat of its own drum, it plays a heavy metal solo. From driving on frozen seas to worshipping saunas, this place is a mix of beauty, tradition, and complete absurdity. But that's what makes it unforgettable. So, whether you're sipping coffee, headbanging at a metal concert, or carrying your wife through a muddy obstacle course, Finland's got something for everyone. And honestly, the world could use a little more of that Finnish magic. Alright, that's it for Finland's wildest, weirdest, and most wonderful facts. If you're still here, congrats. You now know more about Finland than most Finns probably admit. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want more of this chaos. And hey, drop a comment on which country I should cover next.